Mr. Koufax.
Claire, how many times must I ask you to call me Calvin?
At least once more, Mr. Koufax.
As always. How was your weekend?
Not long enough. How was yours? Are you and your wife all packed up for the big trip this weekend?
Oh yes, we are both very excited. Sandy is a huge Jaws fan, so she's always wanted to go to Martha's Vineyard. It's going to be a weekend to remember.
I'll bet.
Did that script ever come in that I've been waiting on?
I have it for you right here. And the carpenter said your office would be finished by tomorrow morning.
Thanks.
Bowfinger International Pictures.
Cut.
What happened to the phone call, Donahue? My pages say you called Sandy about the reservation change. Look, I know I'm just the director, but when the actor/star writer of the picture makes a change to the script, I feel like I should know about it. Find Caitlin.
Who?
Donahue's wife. Get her in here.
Is everything all right, Mr. Donahue?
I'm warning you, Devin. They're not going to take it anymore. And I'm done putting my neck on the line for you. Just get it together.
I need to get to a phone that works.
Look, Devin, the agency isn't going to take any more complaints about you. Why don't you just listen to me just for once in your life and just get in the goddamn game?
What's the problem, Larry?
Oh, there's no problem at all, JJ. No worries.
All right. Let's pick up the phone call, Donahue. We're calling Sandy to meet you here at 12:34.
What is this? Some kind of joke? I don't know you. I don't know any of you.
Devin, let's talk in your dressing room.
I need to get to a phone.
Devin.
My name's Calvin Koufax.
Actors.
Where do you think you're going? You have some checks to write.
Look, lady, I need to get home.
I don't care if they fire you. I don't care if you ever work another day in your miserable life. You're going to pay me what the judge says to pay me, or so help me, I won't have you put behind bars. I'll have you put in the ground.
Mrs. Donahue?
It's not Mrs. Donahue anymore.
We think Devin's having some kind of a breakdown.
Breakdown. Oh no, not until I get what's mine. After that, he can do what he wants with what's left. Devin, stop.
Look, lady, I don't know who you think I am, but I'm not him. My name is Koufax, Calvin Koufax, and I need to get home to my wife, Sandy, at 1234 Tatooine Drive. Now, I need to get going.
Now what are you doing?
Trying to call my wife, but I can't recall the number.
Hello, Kate.
Caitlin.
Well, that was quite a performance you put on out there, Tevin. Now, do you mind telling me what was really going on?
What's going on is the only decent acting he's ever done. He may have everyone else fooled, but I'm not buying it.
Listen to me, both of you. My name is Calvin Koufax, and I need to get home to my wife, Sandy, at 1234 Tatooine Drive.
Really? Tatooine Drive. Is that in the city of Alderaan? Huh? Like, right off the Dagobah Freeway?
Lived there ever since I started working for... Yeah, can you give me the number to Bowfinger International Pictures? Here in the city? Of course there is. I work there. I've worked there for the past 2 years. Hello? Hello?
You're not acting, are you? Well, maybe if you won't listen to me, listen to yourself.
The rumor in Hollywood is that you came to this business for a girl.
Yeah, I mean, I love the movies, and I've always considered a career in film. But the reason that I pursued it, the reason that I'm sitting here right now, is because of a girl.
And where is this girl now?
To be honest, I really don't know. We rarely speak, and I haven't actually seen her in years. But she's still a great source of inspiration and influence to me. My muse, if you will.
Sounds like something out of a film.
It sure felt that way when we first met. I've seen enough movies to know that through it all, we can still end up together.
Do you think she's watching right now?
I'd like to think so.
And if she is, what would you say to her?
Anne.
Look, I know you miss her. And you haven't been the same person since she's been gone. Look, you're the only client I've ever had that I've ever actually considered a friend. The only one I ever really cared about. So believe me when I tell you that this life you've dreamed up, it isn't real. I wish it were for your sake. I really wish it were, but it's not.
No, it's real. She's real.
Who? Sandy? She's a fictional character. She's even farther out of reach than the actual girl that you based her on.
I need to get back to the office.
If you mean the film set, it's being dismantled as we speak. The studio's canceled the production. Calvin Koufax is no more.
Come back to me, please. Come back to me, wherever you are.
Are you falling in love with the wall or something?
Sandy, you're here.
Of course I'm here. It's 12:34. Make a wish.
Give me a hand getting this couch out of here.
Let's get going.
There you are, Mr. Koufax. I thought you had left for the day.
Mr. Koufax. Claire, how many times must I ask you to call me Calvin?
At least once more, Mr. Koufax. As always.
Let's get these lamps and tables out of here.
Let's get going.
Bowfinger International Pictures.
Let's not wait for the weekend. Let's start our vacation right now.
You mean drive right now? All the way to Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, sure. You know how to get there, right?
Of course I know how to get there. It's the second star to the right, straight until morning.
I love you.
I know.
Hey, you seen Donahue?
She's here a minute ago.
Could you check his dressing room for me?
Oh, I just came back from the dressing room. I didn't see him.
All right. And he lived happily ever after, to the end of his days. I hope so, buddy. I hope so.
Yeah, I'd trade it all just to get her back. She's moving on, but I guess I'm not. Yeah, we all want what we ain't